Hold on.
Stand by.
There's a big old call to make right now, and that is Fox News is projecting that Donald Trump has won the state of Wisconsin. Donald Trump has won the state of Wisconsin, and there goes her blue wall. That's 10 electoral votes. That brings Trump up to 232, and he has officially pierced the blue wall that she needed to hold on to, which is momentous. Wisconsin was barely in play.
Once we saw Ron Johnson win that Senate race, we knew Wisconsin was going to be a different picture. But Donald Trump, at 232 electoral votes, is now 38 electoral votes away from winning the presidency of the United States of America.
Do we have Dana's mic on? She's trying to make a point.
Trying to make a point? Oh, can you hear me now? Okay, so Scott Walker, the governor of Wisconsin, he has fought back 2 recounts of him. He has won re-election. He came out for Trump after being very reluctant, came back for him in a really big way, crisscrossed that state with Paul Ryan, and they were able to get Ron Johnson and Donald Trump, all those voters, to turn out for him. I think that is absolutely momentous, and a big revolution is underway.
Just to pick up on what Greg was saying before the break, and Michael Moore, who knows white working class voters, has made movies about them, grew up in Michigan. This is basically what he said. Now, he's not a Trump fan. He basically said, you're going to blow up the system and you're going to be sorry about it. But the point he was making before he got to the end was, I actually have the quote here, Joe Blow, Steve Blow, Bob Blow, all the blows get to go and blow up the whole G-damn system, because that's your right. Trump's election is going to be the biggest FU ever recorded in human history.
Right.
And it will feel good. And then he said, for a day, and he predicted doom and gloom after that. But he understands this group of people, this group of voters, Kimberly.
Yes.
And had been saying all along to the Democrats, dismiss him at your own peril.
You're right, and he started saying on your show as well.
Oh,
You had
stand by.
Okay, we get another one?
Fox News can now project that Iowa will go to Donald Trump. 6 electoral votes for Donald Trump. Iowa, the state of Iowa. He has turned the state of Iowa to Donald Trump. This is...
Can I tell you what this is? This is, if Donald Trump holds the rest of the Romney states and he's projected to win, that's 269, which gives him the victory, assuming the House votes for him versus Hillary Clinton. He needed 16 between Michigan or Wisconsin, plus Iowa. Iowa's 6, Michigan and Wisconsin are 10 each. There's your 16, folks. I mean, you're watching history being made. And let me just add, I think the country is speaking. I think what we didn't see, it's unpollable. For months, we've talked about people who would not admit that they were going to vote for Donald Trump. They would poll, I'm either not going to vote or I'm going to vote for Hillary Clinton. And then when they got in there, they ended up voting for Donald Trump.
But what you just said is really important on the numbers. If you presumed that Trump was going to keep the Romney states in the Republican column, and was going to also have Florida and Ohio, that would get him to 253. And the question all along has been, how is he going to get that extra 17? You know, his best defenders could get him to 253, but they couldn't get him the extra 17. He's just won Iowa, which is 6, and Wisconsin, which is 10. That's 16. This is assuming he wins all of Romney's states, which he hasn't yet done, but it's assuming. So that puts him at 269, 1 electoral vote away from winning the presidency.
No, that's it.
Well, if there's a tie, your point is
it has to be a tie then, because there's only 538, so it has to be 269, and then, you know, the House votes and hands it to him.
Yet the House is not going to vote to take it away.
You're right. He doesn't.
It doesn't have to be a tie. No, he could still win outright.
Of course. I'm saying, but at the very minimum, if he just holds the rest of the Romney states where he's leading, he's got the presidency. As we sit right here, I mean, you don't even need to call Pennsylvania. That's it. There it is. You don't need Nevada.